For video game movies and horror movies to really combine themselves nowadays, that really doesn't work out as much. And this one, it can also count as a horror movie. Oh my god. Oh no. This one is also one of the ones that started this worst bullshit that made me go into movie details more and everything. And this one will be 2012's Silent Hill Revelation, which is the sequel to 2006 Silent Hill movie. Which actually, I enjoy the first Silent Hill movie. Surprisingly, yeah, I know. But its sequel, oh my god, this movie is a train wreck. I think the director that did this one, I'm pretty sure that he directed yeah, Solomon Kane. I actually heard about this movie. It's oh boy, that's not a good one. Yeah, I heard about a lot about that one, and it's garbage. So, oh boy, this is not gonna be good. So the plot of this one is basically, I think the girl from the first one. I think, if I'm correct, the same one. Um, she gets to this new place that she's at, and she's like, I don't like this. This is not fun. And, the same father from the first one, Sean Bean, just disappears out of nowhere. And she has to find him before it's too late and everything. But Silent Hill is trying to drag her to there and to doing shit to her. And crazy shit happens, and a bunch of random shit happens. Here's our movie. Look, guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This movie's pretty terrible. And I feel bad because this movie tried to do the use of 3D. Now, if there's no other purpose for it, then what's the point of having this movie if it's all about the 3D? Not even her, the 3D wasn't even there. It was just, the movie was just there. Oh, God. I don't know about this movie. Let's just talk about some of the shit in this movie. So, I already told you the plot. So let's talk about other stuff in this movie that just really just gets me pissed more by the minute. The acting, most of it, not good. It's pretty bad. But there's a couple people that I can actually respect. The girl, I think her name is Adeline Clemens, and then we also have Kit Harington, who's also in Game of Thrones. I haven't watched much of Game of Thrones, but for what I've seen, it's a good show. He's good in that. He's trying in this one. Sean Bean, he's Sean Bean. I mean, this guy is a megastar, and he's in this thing. I feel bad. It just, wow. Everyone else is not good. In fact, they're garbage. And it doesn't help to what they do in this movie. But hey, whatever. This is what we do nowadays. We just keep biting them in the butt. But yeah, this ain't good. You can see most people in the other ones that are like the extras. They're just like, yeah, we are just fucking screwed. But Adeline Clemens, Kit Harington, and Sean Bean are the only three that are actually trying. For the most part, most people else are fucking garbage. The dialogue in this movie, wow, that's not good either. There's some cringy shit in this movie, bunch of random shit in this movie. There's so much going on in this movie that you can't tell what the fuck is going on. And just speaking of that, you just get a bunch of randomness in this movie. I mean, they're just throwing stuff at you for the sake of throwing stuff at you. I don't understand the point of that. They just do it out of nowhere. And I hate when movies do that. Sometimes in some movies I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I can deal with it. But the fact that they do it over and over and over again makes it really fucking terrible. And it doesn't help its case to be like, oh, this is what we're going to do. Alright, fine. Oh god, I hated it so fucking much. And speaking of that, let's talk about the things in this movie that are in Silent Hill. They're all fucking stupid. I mean, do I need to go into more detail about that? No, not really. Another thing about this movie that's really pathetic is its jump scares. The obvious jump scare bullshit. And that's not to say, oh, they're not trying hard enough. It's the same idiotic jump scares you would see in any horror movie. I hate this shit. It happens every single time. And the fact that they do this kind of pisses me off, and I just wouldn't expect much from a horror movie or a video game horror movie. They don't try. Except the first Silent Hill and some of the Resident Evil movies. Other than that, most of them are complete garbage, and they just don't try anymore, apparently. They're just there for the sake of throwing money at the screen, apparently. But this one was for the sake of making 3D. I'm serious. That's what this comes to by this point. So let's talk about the jump scares. They're all pathetic. Yeah, there's been a couple of them to where they just, like those headless nurses. I was like, that was stupid as hell. Like, I was just, You also get some kind of twists and turns a couple times in this movie, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. Who did not see this coming? Apparently all the audience, because they just probably didn't know it. And you get a lot of stupid nonsense. And in other parts of this movie, you get this thing that's looks pretty cool, actually. You could try and help something, but it's only there for 2 minutes. And that's a fucking shame, to be honest. Wow, that's just pathetic. That 2 minutes of like, oh, that was actually pretty cool almost. But then it gets sliced away after that. It's like, okay, you're done. Damn it. It's gonna be a shame when you see the director also write this movie. One of them, anyways. That's kind of a shame. It really is, to be honest. By this point, I just didn't care. And I really don't care. I mean, the sequel actually could have worked, but this is the worst movie of 2012. This movie is a load of garbage, and it just didn't work. I mean, if you just look at what it is now, I mean, if you see other movies that are more terrible in horror movies through this decade, this one at the top one, because they don't try. They were just, like I said, the purpose of this movie was to make 3D. That is it. And it just didn't look that great for most people. So, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, you just, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just don't like this movie. This movie sucks hardcore, and it pissed me off beyond belief. This is one of the worst of those, and yeah, that's it. I think that's all I have to say, because the first half is just setting it up. The second half has nothing, so I want to talk about it because there's nothing going on mostly. It's just there. The third act I just mentioned, and it's just so stupid about the 2 minute thing and everything, and I wouldn't even want to mention the ending because it's so fucking stupid. I was like, no, please don't. So overall, I just don't like this movie. It's terrible. It's an atrocious piece of garbage, and I don't understand what happened here. I mean, they just could have tried, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Silent Hill Revelation, you're gonna get an F. This movie's fucking garbage. I can't believe that they actually did this. Well, but they did it though. So yeah, I got nothing else to say on this one. That's my review for Silent Hill Revelation. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.